boy Los Vegas. I'm here with my man Ice, and this is Conversations on the Rocks.
You already know, it's your boy Ice, the coolest host you know.
Hey,
we back here for another season, and for another reason. We actually live on Rhythmix Radio right now, and we're going live on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, the Conversations on the Rocks page. Shout out to the COTR gang.
You already know, man. And if you're out there, you can also follow me on my Instagram live, which is at Los Vegas for Life. So check me out, man. And of course, check us out on the Rhythmix Radio on Facebook all day, and check us out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we this is Conversation on the Rocks. How we do it, man. We like to have fun. So we're gonna bring a little bit of entertainment, hilariousness. You know what I mean? We're gonna laugh and joke, and we also gonna go talk about some hot topics and what's going on in the world and pop culture and politics and entertainment. So we appreciate y'all subscribing, following us, everybody who's following us on social media. Again, we're on Facebook as well. Just type in Conversation on the Rocks. And again, it's your boy Ice. I'm on IG at Vision Illusions. And with that, with no further ado, we're going to jump right into, we got a new segment this season. It's Pre-Game.
Pre-Game comes up. Yeah, man. So Pre-Game is going to be a little something different. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we didn't have it on the YouTube show. If you've been following us. And with that being said, so Ice, how your week been, man? How was your weekend?
We was good, man. We was good. Busy. Running around. Actually, shout out to my homie Dre. Went out to Baltimore, his video production company. Him and my homie Tuffy. They actually got a contract, contracts with BET. And they did some commercials. They produced some commercials for DoorDash. Is actually paying for the spot, but it will be premiering on BET.
Hey, there we go.
And it's a Black History Month special where they're highlighting female restaurant owners.
Okay.
So we actually also did one in Philly recently as well. So I was out there Saturday, and then really came back yesterday, rooted out, watched the game, which we'll get into with the family.
Yeah.
That was mostly my weekend. What about you?
My week was not as exciting as yours. You know, I washed dishes.
Okay.
That's
always good.
Moved a few things around in the house. Didn't have to do any yard work. It was cold outside, but I had to shovel a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, just been working, man. Just been grinding. Of course, and just getting ready for this week right here, man. Really excited about tonight, man. You know what I'm saying. So just been ready for this, and well, one of the new things, my daughter got COVID. So, you know what I'm saying, I was a little upset about that. You know what I'm saying? She say she's doing better. She said she lost her hearing, her sense of taste, and sense of smell. Now, the hearing, I think she lost it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't be listening to me. I can't never get her to get off them AirPods, so she can't hear shit nowhere.
Right.
But the taste, the sense of smell and taste, and I asked her how the food was going. She got her sense of smell back first. So it's now you're just smelling food, but you can't taste shit. So it sucks for her. I'm glad it wasn't me.
Well, is she good though? She sounds like she's good.
She's good. I talked to her today and everything like that. She said she's fine. Now, my baby mom's very upset because everybody got to be in the house for 14 days. Everybody go nowhere because my baby gave everybody the vid. My baby gave everybody the vid. Now my baby mom can't go to work for 2 weeks, and I ain't got a check for it. I paid my child support on that. She grown now.
Hey,
that's what it is.
Well, hopefully, at least they good, man. You know what I mean? And that's a real thing going on, man.
Yeah, man. It's serious.
Hopefully, she gets her hearing back as well.
Yeah. And just for everybody out there, man, please wear your mask. This shit is I believe actually, I've been getting alerts on my iPhone about the COVID, but in Virginia, so I'm assuming that our numbers are starting to go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter's in Richmond, so I'm assuming that our numbers are going up. So, people, wear your mask. Okay.
Yeah. So also, Pre-Game is essentially us getting ready for, the show. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about whatever we did for the weekend.
Right.
Anything we got going on, just random. You know what I mean? It's the pregame before we get into everything else. And so with that being said, we got a couple new segments coming out this season, one of which is the pregame. And we got some other content that actually Los and I individually created ourselves. So just trying to keep things going, you know what I mean? Keep things, stay creative and put out more content for everybody out there. Shout out to everybody on IG, you know what I'm saying, on live and shit.
We see y'all.
Everybody on the Rhythmix radio airwaves and shit. Just want y'all to know, you know what I mean, there's several different shows that we are on. And well, actually several different shows that are on the radio. I think it's like 14, 15.
14, I think we make 15.
So this, that, and the third, they come out on the Saturdays at 7. You got Two Guys Bull Chatting live twice a week, Wednesdays at 11 p.m. and then Saturdays at 3 p.m. And then you also got the homies Bring Your Own Vibe. Shout out to them. Every Wednesday you can catch them here live at 7 p.m. And that's Natasha and Pressure.
Yeah, man, and don't forget about No Tomatoes, which will be actually coming on right after us here at 10 o'clock. He plays a lot of independent music, a lot of good music, so if you're trying to be an artist and get your music out there,
right,
please send it in for that. We also got Mike on the mic. He's a minister. He comes on Tuesdays, I believe. You also got Real Talk Radio, man, with my man Archie and Sophie, man. They got a good show. Those are two good brothers. Definitely want to check that out.
Yes, sir.
Even since I've been here, I've also checked out Serious Business. I did like the little vibe today. Shout out to them ladies. You can check them out.
I gotta check them out.
Yeah, they come on at Wednesdays at 9, so they're right after Bring Your Own Vibe and stuff. And there's still some more radios that we'll be also shouting out, but make sure y'all check that out, man. They got a lot of good things going over there, and of course, like, you know, me and Ice's Conversations on Rocks, we feel a really good connection over here, man. We think it's a very good platform, so
yeah,
do that.
Tune in, man. Make sure y'all check us out. It's rhythmixradio.com, and that's RYTH Mix MIX radio.com. And everybody who's listening out there, you know what I mean, whenever y'all want to call in, y'all can dial 703-951-7003. That's 703, Hometown, Virginia. 951-7003.
And please do that, and watch out for us, because we do want some of that participation on for y'all to be able to call in and everything like that. So we do encourage that y'all do that, and we'll have a segment for that later on with Conversations on the Rocks, man. You already know what it is.
So yeah, let's get into opening shots, man.
You already know.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
In the first segment, the first thing we're gonna get into in opening shots is it's February. So shout out to Black History Month.
Black History.
You know what I mean? But Black History is every day.
Big
So what do you think about, what do you appreciate about Black History, and do you do anything special, you know what I mean, for this month?
Man, for Black History, man, I just salute a lot of the accomplishments that Black people have done. Not even just beyond, in my past, but even what I've been seeing myself, man. Like, we had a lot of good people, strong Black leaders, I think, motivators more, I would think,
Yeah.
I think that they reached the times, like, when I think of stuff like that, Nipsey Hussle comes to mind. A lot of people didn't realize, just looked at him as a rapper. He was, part of the Crips, so couldn't see beyond that. And that was something that I heard on the radio, like being associated with your past. Shout out to Sophie and them about that. So I feel like once they realized who he really was and what he's done for the neighborhood and how he really inspired and really tried to get back to the neighborhood, now all of a sudden, you painted that picture a little bit differently. Like I said, don't be so quick to judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't judge a book by its cover, so don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all could have tarnished his name. Just like my man, who was we lost my man. We lost Cicely Tyson. I want to also speak about her too.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring her back up. She she's been around with. She was like 97, 96 or 97.
96. I think she was 96.
96.
Yeah.
Like
either way,
damn. You know what I'm saying? She did some decades, and she did a lot of. About this. First off, you know what I'm saying, let's continue to still bring light to this situation. Let's not sweep this underneath the rug, because if it was black people, y'all wouldn't even let this shit go. So let's bring it back up. Y'all some fucking idiots, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be real with you. Y'all some idiots, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was very disturbing and disgusting, and also because somebody like myself, like if y'all been watching the show, I don't really get into the politics. I don't like to do all of the voting. And this is one of the reasons why, right here. There was like a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, that just went in. And I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stormed the Capitol building.
Right.
That is like guarded.
Right.
Like, right. If you're walking in, like the most secure building ever, like even if you walk, and anybody in the DMV and has been to DC, you know you can't even get close to that gate without being questioned or told to get the fuck back.
Hell yeah.
So to know that a whole bunch of white supremacists is what I consider, because I know all white people are not racist. Let me just be clear about that. I have some white friends myself. I know there are ignorant people everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there was some black folks out there too.
Yeah.
You know, they try to put us
trying to get their stimulus check.
Hey, they were not with us. But again, to know, like, I mean, they got all the way in there. These motherfuckers took pictures. Sitting at a motherfucker's desk with their feet up on the desk.
Got in there with motherfucking ladders and brooms.
With brooms falling off the wall. That was the funny shit I like when they was doing the memes about that. They falling off, sounding like Mario and shit.
The Mario joint.
The Mario joint, yeah, and they was falling. And then it was the one lady, I think she was, she said, well, what happened? They said, they maced me. He said, well, what were you doing? She said, we was just trying to get into the building. It's a revolution. Damn, man, shut up. Black people, do not go and say this when y'all go into these buildings. But we would have never been able to, we'd have been shot.
Yeah.
It'd have been a bunch of tear gas. If anything, it was like nobody wanted to take control. And it showed some videos where it showed some of the policemen actually let some of these folks in.
Yeah.
And some of them were trying to stand back. So it was a slap in the face, man. And that's what I'm talking about.
So I guess some of them getting locked up because they got Big Brother, the cameras everywhere. And so those people who didn't have their faces, you know what I'm saying, with masks, you know what I'm saying, covered.
Right. Yeah.
I guess they're trying to do research, and they found out that there's some politicians, police officers, military people, you know what I mean, all that. Yeah. So which makes sense is the reason why they taking pictures with them and they let them in.
Yeah. But I mean,
that whole,
that should have never happened.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. And the crazy thing is, to me, is like, what is the rest of the world? Is the rest of the world thinking like, yo, it's just that easy to get in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So like, what's security like around there now? Can you still get in there? Because I need to go get my picture taken. I wouldn't be on it, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. Like, I didn't really understand that one. I thought that was, but it was a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing happened. And I like to see the time that y'all swear they gonna get. Like you said, they made a couple of arrests, but I don't. Are they gonna just sweep this under the rug and just be like, well, we got a new president in there now?
Exactly.
Hey, if anything, I think Biden should push for that though. I think Biden and Kamala, I think they should press for that. Make sure that they get the proper time and the fullest extent.
Yeah.
Y'all are not above that. If we'd have did it, you know what I'm saying, we'd have been for life, bro.
Already. I mean, I think that's what everybody think, or most black people think, and even not just black people, other people as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it was crazy to see. It was like some type of movie type of one of the other situations that remind me of like 9/11, where the shit seemed so surreal, like it's not really happening. You know what I mean? Yeah. But shout out, I guess, yo, I pay attention and keep I guess, following whatever's going on with the Capitol riots and shit. But right after that, January 20th, we got the new administration. Biden, Kamala, you know what I mean? First African American, Asian, female, vice president, you know what I mean? Shout out to the women. And it's just it feels like it's a change, You know what I mean? I guess like
Yeah.
the whole wild and
Yeah.
breaking news from this motherfucker said this, motherfucker said that.
Yeah.
Like we ain't gonna have not too many of them funny ass moments. Like bitch, you did this.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that too. I don't know. I'm still gonna watch to see how much of a change that we get. But if anything, we definitely have made history, and I definitely salute this, especially for the females. This is big.
Mm-hmm.
This is really big. You know what I'm saying? Because both of us have daughters and nieces and stuff. Yeah. Isis, Kayla.
Yeah. Shout out to the women.
You know what I'm saying? My mom and all them. So, yeah, that's big, and I just hope that they at least get the chance to do everything that they say. Like I said, as far as I know about politics, like I said, it also comes down to the House as far as them signing that bill and making it, whatever. Like we can say whatever, but if the House doesn't pass it, it never goes through.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. It's a good look, man. I can't wait to see how this year plans out because we needed this, honestly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, man. It definitely feels different, but I guess that's because where we came from is so.
Oh yeah, this is definitely
totally
a relief, right?
You know what I'm saying?
This is definitely a relief, right?
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It seemed like he put in a lot of executive orders, and I know one thing, I'll take my student loans away. You know,
big facts.
Raping me, so.
Hey, and Biden was looking good. He wasn't limping or anything like that. After living little dog, if y'all been following the conversations on the ride.
Tell about that story.
My man, I think was that the last, maybe the second to the last episode, I think?
Yeah, I think it was like 10 or 11.
I think it might have been one with Tati on there, but anyways, I think it was with Tati. My man Joe fucked his ankle up playing hot dog with his dog in the shower and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was worried about him at the inauguration, like, damn, is he gonna be limping? This not gonna be a good look. But you know what, Joe, you held it down, man. We proud of you, big homie. Salute you, President. You walk tall and strong, and you was with your wife, you look good, okay? And leave your dog alone, man. Put some clothes on. I said put some clothes on next time.
Yo, speaking of conversations on the rock, man, Henny, they actually are releasing a cocktail kit, you know what I mean, honoring Kamala Harris. So shout out to Henny for that, you know what I mean. I think they did one for Obama as well.
Oh, so we need to go get that.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, we definitely gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go ahead and try that out.
Hey, Henny, if y'all need some work or whatever like this, I'll let it.
Hey, somebody get in touch with the people at Hennessy Moet.
Yeah, man, let them know we need a drink too.
Send us a case. But yeah, we want to get into entertainment update, the next segment.
Hey, let's go.
And within the entertainment update, the biggest thing everybody was, I guess, watching this shit, you know, last night, the Super Bowl. This is the biggest game of the year. Kansas City Chiefs, the baby GOAT, Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Oh, the GOAT, the big GOAT, the OG, triple plus one.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? They actually had played last night. I guess a lot of people was upset because nobody was expecting. I wanted it to be a closer game than it was.
So.
I was hoping not to be a blowout, but I guess some of us should have known better because it is the GOAT. What was it? What was the score? It was
like, it had been 31-9. Goodness, bro.
Yeah, man, it was
Look, man. Look, I was going for Kansas City. I actually wanted to see Patrick do it again because we had talked about him in the first season.
$500 million,
that contract that he had got. And I also said that I don't think anybody throws a football like he throws a football.
Mm-hmm.
We already know his background. His father's a baseball player, and you see it in the replays. That underhand throw, nobody does that like him. But I agree with Ice. Yeah, and I definitely wanted a closer game. I wanted them to kind of be a dogfight. But Patrick was hurt. Also,
I guess that showed. I guess that was the difference and shit.
Yeah, he had the turf toe. And then what I didn't like is I think at that time they should have pulled Patrick out and put their second string quarterback in.
Okay.
Because if anybody was watching in about third quarter, man, Patrick was like a kid on the schoolyard, just trying to make a phenomenal play.
Right.
And let me tell you something. I mean, it's a Super Bowl. I feel like that you should have still went out a little bit more professional in there. Went off and got your points and added it up. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, true indeed, the game was over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the time they got that third touchdown, it was over.
Right.
It was over. And I believe was it Kansas City's kicker? His punt return, he messed up the first time. They got a penalty. I think they missed a field goal and some more stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, again, we should also know. I mean, Tom Brady, man. As much as we might not like him and wanted to hate on him and stuff like that, I mean, he went to a team that hasn't been to the Super Bowl in 20 daggone years and did the damn thing out there, man.
Sure.
I mean, hey, and for real, Tom Brady is a beast at what he does.
Right.
I can be like, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so shout out to Big Ben. You know what I mean? Forget you, Tom Brady. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. Good luck, but you ain't on my team, so it is what it is, man. But it was a blowout. I didn't like the game. Thought the commercials were stupid.
Yeah, so let's get into the commercial. You ain't like, the commercials, are the commercials going down each year? I feel like what is going on? I feel like I used to look forward to them and then I just get let down.
I only like one commercial. One commercial stuck out to me. It was a guy selling milk that didn't come from a cow. He was sitting in the field on his piano talking about got milk from cow that doesn't come from cows. Wow. Let me tell you something. Where the fuck did you get this milk from? And how the fuck do you even call it milk if it don't come from the cow? So I'd like for somebody to explain that. Anybody who buys this, please call me and let me know that you're still alive after drinking this fake ass fucking milk. Who the fuck are you? And he got a spot. Oh, it's a commercial on the Super Bowl. Dog, we could have did that shit. How much did he pay for that?
Right, hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds and thousands.
$2 million.
$2 million. My man just said $2 million. Let me tell you. And be like, here goes some milk, but it doesn't come from a cow. Wow. Your child is gonna cuss you out and throw the whole bowl of cereal on the floor, and I encourage it. So don't do that. Stop doing this. I don't even know what is it made from. It didn't even. Like, he never described where it came from. It never showed a plant. He's just on this goddamn piano saying it doesn't come from cows. Wow. Dog, I could have did that. I could have did that. I could have did that. I'm telling you, I wish, real talk, man. Y'all better go back and check on that joint, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything that really stood out to me for real, man. Other than like, nothing really stood out.
He was trying to think of it, like, maybe, man, you might have just seen something, but no. Honestly, you probably just wanted to get over the commercials and get back to the damn game.
So, he's not going to retire. Is it
Tom
a
Brady, man.
Oh,
yeah,
he's going to go back and do it again?
Yeah, he's going to do it again. Old punk ass motherfucker.
Okay.
He's going to do it again.
So maybe we should put our money on it for 2022.
Hopefully it's them two again. Hopefully it's them two again. And this time Patrick won't be hurt. Like I said, he had the
somebody said that Alexa on our IG page, or actually Vision Illusions, my page. Somebody said the Alexa commercial was the best. And of course, that's a woman.
Alexa's commercial?
Yeah, I guess they're talking about the Michael B. Jordan commercial where his eyes turn blue.
Man, I saw the shit of that. I saw that stupid ass shit. Nobody give a fuck about and got her husband, man. Y'all going down for that, man. Ladies, stop doing this fantasy. She had the fantasy about this dude through her whole day.
Yeah. He had to come turn it off.
No, she's in the tub. He said, baby, you getting out of there? And she just looking at Michael B. Jordan. And the niggas fully clothed and everything. And you know what's so sexist about it? Where was our commercial at? Huh? Like I didn't want to see Cardi B looking at me in the tub, okay? I didn't even know Michael B. Jordan took bubble baths. Let me tell you something. Soft. It's like, no,
Oh, man. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, man, the director of Black Panther, Ryan Coogler, he's actually he has a deal, inked a 5-year deal with Disney for a Wakanda TV series. You know what I mean? That sounds amazing.
I am very excited about this. I also, from what I'm assuming, or from what I can see, Michael B. Jordan, you know, he was obviously the bad brother at the time. He's actually going to take, he's supposed to be taking over, and he's going to be the new, you know what I'm saying? So, you know how they do it in their comic books.
Yeah.
They was evil at one point, brought him back.
Right,
but he would be perfect though.
Yeah.
I think, I think he could do
Rest in
that.
peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Damn, Wakanda forever for real. But yeah, I think, yeah, no bullshit. I think Michael B. Jordan would be, because he's a good actor. I'm not even going to lie about that. I think he does great in his movies.
I rock with that.
I rock with him, man. So I ain't mad at that. But that would be good.
That is big. And speaking of Black Panther, Black Panther 2 is coming in July 2022. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Definitely got to see that.
Speaking of movies coming out, Coming to America 2, they said it's coming up to Netflix. What's your thoughts about it? I seen the trailer. You seen the trailer?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me tell you something. Honestly, man, let me tell you something.
That shit look funny as shit.
Whoever.
It don't even seem like it's been like
that long, right? That long. And that's the crazy part. I really don't like remakes or when they wait so long to make a part 2. Yeah. And I was very worried about this movie in particular because, like, so who didn't remember Coming to America? Like, dog, you can't mess this up. Yeah. You can't. It's just like when you think about. No, you can, but we suggest that you don't. Okay, and we're gonna talk about some movies that messed up. But this one, to know that they had most of the original cast to come back.
Yeah.
They also filmed this at Rick Ross's estate.
Right.
Which was big. But
I thought that was dope too.
That was really dope. So I really can't wait to see this. And like you said, when you see the trailer, and even people who's been around the set and everything like that, they all really praise this movie right here. So I'm hoping, because I really, like I said, I don't know who exactly directed it. I'm sure Eddie Murphy had a big hand in it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm assuming
like
this movie is going to go. Exactly. That's why I'm assuming this movie is not going to lose, like you said, a step. When this joint come out, you probably would not be disappointed. It'll probably be one of the biggest movies this year. Honestly.
Do we know when it's dropping?
It's dropping this. No, I do not know. I wanted to say it was coming this month. I have to check. I thought we wrote that down. I didn't even bring my book with me, but I know it's got to be coming soon because they've been talking about it for a while.
Okay.
So if it's not this month. Maybe next month.
That's gonna be big. If it's dropping on Netflix, they're gonna do numbers. And I heard,
and it'll be on Prime too, cause I actually had to come up on my Prime, so it'll be on Netflix and Prime.
I feel like they're gonna do numbers, man.
And
I heard we reported on last year he had a nice contract, a nice deal with them. So shout out to Eddie Murphy, man. One of the GOATs, legends in the game, if not the greatest.
Right.
But yeah, man, that was entertainment update. You know what I guess we could end on this note. Screech, you know what I'm saying? Saved by the Bell and shit. He died at 44 recently.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He's wild and shit. But he died of cancer and shit.
Yeah, I will say this, man. Like, you know, especially for you young kids, y'all probably like, who the hell is Screech? Man, let me tell you something, man. You was watching Saved by the Bell back then, so everybody knew who Screech was. It was just one of those shows that everybody seemed to have seen or you knew about, guaranteed.
Lisa was the shit.
Yeah, Lisa, she was the shit till she did that. Man, look, Lisa, stop it. Actually, and I heard they did maybe like a reunion or a comeback for her. I haven't seen that, but I heard that she wasn't in there. Of course,
I think the reunion is like a younger cast.
Well, no, some of the original cast came back.
Mario was in there.
I believe Mario was in there. Mark. I forgot the tall chick name. But then what was it? Kelly and whatever.
Okay.
All we knew was Lisa.
Everybody is saying the Eddie Murphy joint coming over to America on the IG and shit said shout out to the COTR gang, by the way. It's coming out in March and shit.
Yeah. Okay, March. Okay, I knew it was coming up soon. But rest in peace to
Screech. The homie and shit. Yeah.
He had a few problems though. He had some problems. And that lifestyle, I guess, will do it to you. We don't know about it just yet, but we're on the way. So I'll let y'all know if we go crazy. Y'all might see us on Hollywood Stories and shit.
Nah, man, that would be cool, man.
I'm gonna be cool.
I'm gonna have to look out for you, man.
Yeah, hey, man, look, actually, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? If we talk about entertainment, like, I plan to stay away from all social media.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Honestly, I plan to stay away because y'all know my mouth is reckless. I'm not going to do all of that, man.
Well, yeah, now we're going to get into our next segment, which is a new segment, which is, it's called Words from Ice, and this is actually one of Los's suggestions from last season. And really what this is just a block of time, you know what I'm saying, we talk about, I read a quote, something about like, something motivational, something about going to go get a bag, like focus, determination, something like that. But hopefully something, if we come on Mondays at 8, hopefully you can take this with you for the rest of the week,
Right.
You know what I mean, and get to it, get to your bag, get your goal accomplished, get whatever you got to get done. If you're a coach, you know what I'm saying, coach your kids, you know what I'm saying, you're a teacher, you know what I'm saying, make sure you get the kids in line, you got to get the Zoom meetings or whatever, you know what I mean. So with that being said, we're going to get right into the Words from Ice. And the quote for today is, and I always want to, you know what I'm saying, give a shout out to whoever the quote was by. So I actually got this off of Earn Your Leisure. It's actually a podcast, like a financial literacy podcast. And I think one of the guests, his name was Justin, I believe it was. But he said, he was like, most people work from the neck down. I look to work from the neck up. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that again. Most people work from the neck down. I look to work from the neck up. And really what I gather from that is, like, a lot of us, we were taught, you know what I'm saying, to make money with our hands or go get it, blood, sweat, and tears money or whatever. But what he was saying in that quote, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everybody got that, is thinking from your head up. So what are some things that can make you money while you're asleep that you thought an idea of that can get you some residual income? Or what is something that you thought of, whatever it is, in your head, you know what I mean, and it came into fruition versus you having to go to maybe a 9-to-5 to get your work, you know what I mean? So maybe an intellectual property, you know what I mean? So that's what I got from that quote. Most people work from the neck down. I look to work from the neck up, you know what I mean?
Okay, I like that. Like Ice was saying, we also got some other new things. My new thing is going to be get close with Lowe's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll break that down.
So
what's that going to be about?
What that going to be about is, like, man, basically, I'm going to let you get a little bit close with me. I'm going to tell you a story, you know what I'm saying, about something, you know, my personal life, what goes on. And I'm going to let you, you know what I'm saying, here, I'm going to let you into my world. So,
you got the wildest stories.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, y'all get ready for all of that and everything like that, man. But yeah, that's what that's going to be. And I'm telling you, we still got a lot more things to come. Like I tell you, me and this dude, we talk probably like every day. I'm probably calling him like 5 times a day, almost, honestly. You know what I'm saying? We always coming up with some new things. And like you said, man, like, I think we had a good first season, and I'm just really happy and proud to be here, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and to be doing my man right here, you know what I'm saying. I've been knowing this dude, and matter of fact, because I gotta get close with Los, I got a story.
Are you gonna bust one out today? Okay.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do one today, right? And I'm gonna do it because it's my man, right? So I'm gonna tell you, we're getting close with Los. The day I met my man Ice. Okay, me and Ice, we went to school. I was a senior. I believe you was a freshman at the time, right? Alright, so look. Shout out to him. Ice was my man. He was hanging out with my man Montana. Shout out to him. They was 2 cool dudes. They was some more. Shout out to Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else. These guys, I mean, we just clicked. I was really fucking with him. He was like a real cool cat. So one day, you know, we young. You know what I'm saying? We riding around them in the whip. You know what I mean? I got my man. Music makes people act everything. If you've been to the Go-Go's, you know what happens, this and that. So I'm like, is he gonna be cool? And they was playing some backyard shit. So I already knew. So I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah. You know, Montana turns the joint up. The car started rocking, right? I happened to look back in my rear view mirror. At this point, y'all, I have never been so nervous and scared because at that time, me and Ice locked eyes. No funny shit and nothing like that, but he's bouncing like nigga, like you can get it right the fuck now in the car while you're driving, and I'm like, is he gonna do this? Because Montana had just warned me he can do this. So are we gonna crash? And I'm not ready to die today because I had to go to work. I know specifically I had to go to work the next day, and I had kids, so I needed my check. but you know what the hell I mean. And that's getting close with low, so I do that from time to time. But anyway, he didn't wild out. He didn't go crazy, but he was hyped. He was hyped, and we just had that understanding, like, we don't play this type of music when ice is lit and everything, because shit might pop off. And that's just getting close with Los right there. And look, some of y'all not gonna believe this story because y'all know Ice now. Let me tell you who Ice was back then.
Hey, I swear that's like your favorite story.
It's dog, I tell you, man. Every time I think about that, never forget that one, man. Never. That's all, cause like everybody be like, oh, Ice is so quiet. Oh, he's so humble. Oh, he's so calm. Nigga, what? What? Who you talking about? My man's out there?
Oh man.
Oh, he's well, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to the COTR gang, man. Make sure y'all, if y'all not following us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make sure y'all type in Conversations on the Rocks.
Man, do that. And while I got the chance, I got a list. Of course, we already announced 2 guys bull chatting on Sunday at 10 a.m. And Monday, which is now going to be us, COTR gang.
Shout out.
Here.
Mondays at 8.
Mondays at 8. Along with Mondays at 10 p.m. is No Tomatoes. Please watch that, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good music that comes through on that joint, man. Check that joint out. We got on Tuesdays. Also wanted to point out, I believe we've been told that on Tuesdays all day will be nothing but gospel music.
Okay.
And you will hear
Shout out to Tuesdays.
Tuesdays gospel shows. Honestly, check them out, man. Sometimes maybe you need to hear something, you know, I guess the best, depending on your religion and all that stuff like that. But I think everybody needs a positive word every now and then. And
yes,
Tuesdays is always, I would think, a good day, you know what I'm saying, to help out. So, you know, if you got some time, check it out. So one of the shows is Faith on the Field at 11 a.m. We got FBCL hour, which is at 12. You got On the Mic with Mike, which is at 1 p.m. Wednesdays, one of my favorite shows, Bring Your Own Vibe at 7 with Tasha and Pressure.
Shout out to Bring Your Own Vibe.
We also got Serious Business Show at 9, which I told y'all need to check them out. I think they were a very good show. Also on Thursdays, you got Real Talk, the Real Talk Radio Show.
Real Talk Radio. Okay.
Archie and Safi, they have a good show too, man. Please check them out. And then at 10 p.m. you have the Ryan Show. I have yet to check that out, but I definitely will. And then Saturdays, This, That, and the Third, which me and Ice will be on soon. I'm pretty sure maybe even next Saturday. Yeah. And they come on at 7, not 10. So anybody who's seen the list, like somebody, they did not come on at 10.
We were supposed to be on last week. At least we thought we were supposed to be on. We both thought we were supposed to be on.
So make
shout out
sure
to
you
This, That, and the Third, Saturday, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get on there
and
Saturday.
And then if anything, man, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, actually, like I said, check out Red Mix Radio. Like I said, they really do have some good things. Cause we also got Muji Mumbles that comes on. Shout out to her. And everything like that. So yeah, check that. You gotta check these things out, man, and support, man. DMV, we definitely gotta support. Just like Atlanta supported 100%. Atlanta. Just the way New York support New York. Just the way LA supports LA. VA, we need to stand up, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Hey, one thing I always lead by. Shout out to G-Wig. You know what I'm saying? The investment group I'm with and shit. I always say this to them and shit as well, man. Collaboration is better than competition.
Yeah.
Collaboration is better than competition. So, like, just being able to humble yourself and work with somebody and, like, hey, if somebody own their own company, help them with their company.
Right.
And then one day they scratch your back and help you with your company. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's how I see it, man.
That's the only way we gonna get there, man. Like, I know everybody's looking for a dollar, looking for a payout. I know everybody wants to keep shouting out business is business. And I get that. But let me tell you something. If you're a business with nothing and we're a business with nothing,
right?
Nothing plus nothing equals nothing.
Exactly.
So we can't do that. And I say this to anybody, like I've told anybody, your followers should be my followers should be your followers.
Yeah.
If we're really promoting everybody. Let's build. But don't get me wrong, yes, true indeed, money will come in an issue, but you can't make a dollar sign if there was no dollar sign in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So stop doing that. Don't do that. So support. You remember what it was like to start from the bottom and try to make your way to the top?
Yeah.
And how many people look down on you?
Yeah,
You gotta remember the small folks and where we started at.
Yeah.
Don't get annoyed when that one person keeps hitting your DM about business or trying to collaborate. Don't look at it like, hey, oh, they small. You should really look at it as an investment. If you really like what their talent is, you should probably invest into that.
Okay.
That's the way I feel about it. Like if I was on the outside looking in, like with Remix Radio, when they saw us and we reached out to them, they told us to come on and talk to them and speak. And now we're here. At first, this wasn't even supposed to be the deal.
Right. Yeah. Hey, yo, shout out to Pastor Los on the motherfucking ones and twos on the mic. You know what I mean? Shout out. That's real. That's game. You know what I mean? And you ain't say nothing wrong. You supposed to build with each other, man. And like if you my homie, then show me you my homie.
Show me love.
Show
man.
me you homie. You know what I mean?
And stop looking for a handout, man. Put your hand out.
Yeah. Stop looking for a handout and stop looking for a hookup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's your homie and you love them, it's your family, then pay the 100%.
Yeah.
If it's $49.99, if it's $15, if it's $150, like pay that 100%.
Cause we're gonna talk about your ass when we make it to the top. We're gonna be like, dog, like I would tell you straight to your face. Anybody that know me and know Ice, for real, we'll tell you straight up, like, we ain't fucking with you, Slim.
Yeah.
Real talk. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Rhythmus Radio, man. Make sure y'all go log in. You know what I'm saying? They on Facebook as well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on their Facebook lives every Mondays, 8 p.m. Rhythmixradio.com. How you spell it? It's RYTHMIX radio.com. You know what I mean? We're going to get everybody to start calling in as well. We're going to get a live call-in segment. That's probably wild, you know what I'm saying? So don't call in too drunk. We're going to be calling in and shit.
No bullshit.
And that number is 703-951-7003. We're going to get into our last segment, man, which is last call. You know what I mean? The bar's closing.
Hey.
And the last call for real, man. Last call is really shout outs, whatever we doing to close the bar and wrap up the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some, you know what I'm saying? So really, we plugged a lot of the Rhythmix radio shows and salute to anybody who's listened to our voice on these airways, man. If you on Rhythmix, we hope and plan to be on as a guest on your show as well.
Right.
It's all love. Shout out to B Soul. Shout out to JB. You know what I'm saying? The show this big love and shit. But yeah, man, like anybody else you want to shout out, man? Like everybody who's actually on IG Live, you know what I mean? I just left from the Conversations on the Rocks page.
So you on your joint?
Yeah,
my joint kept going out a little bit here and there, but like I said, shout out to everybody that's like really been supporting us. And if you're definitely following us from the YouTube, we definitely support you. And if we just got a new fan right now from just being on the radio, man, we definitely appreciate you. Hopefully you like our show. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know where to reach us at. We definitely need suggestions. We definitely got a lot of good guests coming up on the show. We definitely
What we doing next week?
Next week we actually got the Valentine's Day special. That's coming. So it's coming the day after. The 14th and this Sunday. We'll be on the 15th.
So we're still gonna do a special.
Yeah, we're still gonna trust me, it's gonna be lit. And we're gonna try to get everything prepared for y'all. We're gonna have Natasha from Bring Your Own Vibe. Shout out to her. Well, who was the other lady?
We're gonna get Letitia from Mia More Candles, Mia More Scents.
Right, and we got
my big homie
Swagger Coach, right?
Swagger Coach. So we're gonna have a big discussion about relationships. Valentine's Day? Is it for the women? Can the man celebrate? You know what I mean? What's going on? How do you date somebody during pandemic? Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it all.
For all you freaks out there, I'm telling you, if you've been watching, if you watch Bring Your Own Vibe, you already know what Tasha's bringing to the show. She's got her own. We got all of that stuff. The sex toys, everything.
We're gonna get some sex toy talk. You know what I mean? Anybody out there who?
And if Tasha watching, we need that oil red.
We need to get hot. But it don't get too hot.
We need the massage on the arm. We definitely gotta do that, but we do, and we got a lot of good guests coming that have a good story. People that are actually doing good, positive things. Coach Overton comes to my mind.
Shout out to Daryl.
Yeah, shout out to him. CP.
What's going on?
Another one that me and Ice know very well. Seen him do this from the
detailing.
Did this from the ground up.
Mobile detailing and shit. And shout out to Eversmith Organics, my part-time job, black-owned CMOS company.
All that, and like I said, we still got some more coming, so definitely follow us. And we also want to announce that we also will be having, I will say, exclusive episodes that will actually only be able to be followed on our YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. What I'm saying? So to shout out to IG. Shout out to YouTube. You know,
shout out to Facebook
on the rocks and shout out to B Soul for pressing record on the canvas. I mean that's all love.
Hey man, shout out to B Soul anyway.
Overton will be here on Thursday.
He will.
He's gonna be a guest on.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Daryl.
So we all,
So you gonna get the extra.
Y'all gonna get the extra. And I'm telling you, he's really got a good man. Me and Ice know him personally. Went to school with him, so we know.
Oh, he's a beat.
And he's been doing his thing. I've been following him.
I'm proud of that.
He's been actually helping a lot of kids get these scholarships and get into like good schools, and been training and conditioning them well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not one of those coaches, like he loves the game.
Right.
We know this for a fact. He loves the game, so he takes it very seriously, and I appreciate that. So he will be here again on Rhythmix Radio, and he will be on Conversations on Rocks, Trust and Believe. So shout out to him. And I'm just happy. And again, I wanted to shout out my man B. So thanks for the hospitality, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we just vibe, click, love what you're doing.
On a future episode.
You know what I mean? We will be on time this time. That was me too. I should have double checked with you. But nah, seriously, man, the love you've been showing us, man, I think I'm just helpful. I'm glad and just grateful for the connection that we've had since we've been here and since we've always talked to you. It was a good thing, man, and I just thank you for just believing in us too, man. Honestly, and giving us this chance, man. So we salute you on that one, man.
Yeah, man. So everybody on YouTube, man, shout out to y'all. Y'all keep subscribing. Go on YouTube, just type in Conversations on the Rocks. You're gonna see us on the couch, and then you're gonna start seeing us in the radio station. Everybody on Vision Illusions page, my personal page, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if you're not following us on IG, it's Conversations on the Rocks, but each word is separated by underscore. Shout out to Mansa Musa, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we also on Facebook, and we're going to go live on Facebook Live and shit as well, you know what I mean? So every Monday, make sure y'all tune in, call in, subscribe. Every Monday, 8 p.m., we're going to be right here on the radio. Shout out to Rhythmix, you know what I mean?
Radio, that's what it is. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man.
Conversation on the Rock, COTR gang.
Shout out to Las Vegas. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Ice, man. He did this, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to all the guests we got, everything we got cooking up. You know what I mean? I look forward to the next episode. We're gonna have some set up nice for y'all. If you like Valentine's Day, if you looking for a gift and you're a late minute shopper, last minute shopper and shit, okay, shout out to the liquor. But if you're a last minute shopper, you know what I mean, you want to figure out we're gonna have some product here next Monday. Make sure you tune in, Valentine's Day episode, and we got a lot more after that, man. So shout out to the fam, Rhythmix Radio.
Hey, so you know what I'm saying, before we close up out of here, I just want to give a shout out to my Diamond Princess, my 3 little hefes and chocolate. Shout out to the
baby.
Yeah, shout out to everybody around the way, man. Y'all already know who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the whole CTR game and COTR game, excuse me.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
Yeah, I fucked it all up. But man, look, and I honestly, anybody that we have just earned as a fan right now or think about coming back,
Yeah.
come check us back next Monday, man. I'm telling you, we got
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
things and continue
sir.
to follow us, man.
Yeah, and always have your conversation on the rocks.
Hey, you already know what it is.